Hey there guys, I am SonicGhost and welcome back to some more Let's Play Pokemon Yellow. Last time, we took on the Pewter City Gym, got our first badge, the Boulder Badge, and also we went through the route connecting Pewter City to Mount Moon. So, without further ado, let's head on inside our first little cave here. Now, I'm not going to go for everything in this place, I'll just go for items I feel like going for, and I didn't mean to run into a chainer. Oh well. I'm not gonna like fight all the trainers in here, there's no real need for me to, and plus this is a bug catcher. What? What's a bug catcher doing in this cave? Huh. Well, I guess Nidoran here's... well, he's gonna get the experience when I don't want him to. So this cave, Mount Moon, if you're, playing along with me right now in Pokemon Yellow, and you still don't have anything to counteract rock types, you're gonna have trouble in here because most of the trainers and wild Pokemon you'll find in here are gonna be rock type Pokemon. So there will be some exceptions like this guy and like Zubats you can find, but still, that's far and few between. And ooh, Paralyzed, that's kind of cool. Even though it's just gonna use Harden like crazy, probably. Not gonna be that useful since Thunder Shock isn't a physical move, man. And useless critical for the win. Hooray! You got me. I got you doing what, man? That doesn't sound right. Alright, so Pokeball, and it's a potion. That'll be kind of helpful, I guess. So I just hope I don't get interrupted. Well, at least not by a wild Pokemon. I'll keep it in the trainer battles if I feel that I should. And a Clefairy, okay. This is also a Pokemon you might find in here if you're lucky. The Clefairies in here are kind of rare, but you can still find one. And if you can find it, Clefairy is an okay Pokemon. I personally don't use it, but if you want to use it, go ahead. And that's one of the reasons why I don't like it. Right now, they will have Sing. Not oh wow, I woke up on the first turn. Jeez, that's very convenient. I could just take this thing down real quick. And it's done. So that's basically the Pokemon that is exclusive to this cave. I don't think you can find Clefairy anywhere else in the Generation 1 Pokemon games. And okay, now I'm gonna get some interruptions, aren't I? Well, let's go down here. This way is optional, but I believe if you go through here, then there can be an item we can... As I was trying to say, if we go through here, we can get an item that'll probably be helpful for us later. Once some of our Pokemon here level up a little more, and that's not it, but HP up, that's nice. I guess not in here. Nope. I'm actually gonna swap Pikachu front to this guy. I'm gonna battle him just because I can. You could skip this one, it's very easy, but this trainer here, you're gonna be seeing these guys a little bit throughout the game, quite a lot actually. We Team Rocket, our Pokemon gangsters. Pokemon gangsters? That sounds weird, and he looks like some kind of lion tamer. Oh, great move sending out Pikachu, dude. Well, I'll just have to spam Quick Attack then. So Team Rocket basically is the group of the game you'll see the most of. Team Rocket's the villains, and what do you mean that missed? I'm just gonna swap out Pikachu then. Team Rocket's the villain group of this game, so you see them quite a lot, and their goal is to try to catch as many Pokemon as they can. I believe they're saying that to take over the world, but in all actuality, doing that doesn't help you take over anything. In fact, nowadays, if you try to catch all the Pokemon, you're gonna be screwed, because then there's gonna be like 100 more that are being added, and yeah, you're not gonna be able to catch them all. Stupid sand attack, it's very annoying. Well, at least you're dead now. I hate when people just spam stuff like sand attack, it's very, very annoying, and sometimes it will help you, but for the most part, that will not help. Alright, so send back out Pikachu. I'm gonna try to train my Pikachu as much as I can before we get to the next town, because there is something we can do there, but we need to have our Pikachu at pretty high friendship level, you can say. How did that miss? Come on. And of course you got Quick Attack. Okay, come on, die. Thank you. But this is not gonna be the worst little dungeon-like place you go to if you want to call it a dungeon. I just call these places caves. This is one of 3 you have to go to in this game, and this is, I would probably say, the least annoying. It's more linear, but there's another one that's coming up later that no one likes, and then there's the final area, which I'm not gonna talk about now and spoil. So let's just get back to the ladder, and alright, no wild encounters in that. Sweet. Now once again, you don't have to go down here, but there's a trainer you can... So I was trying to say, there's a trainer here you can fight, but we're not going to, and it's a potion waiting for us down here. That's not as worth it. Okay. And over here is, I believe, a rare candy. I thought that was an escape rope. That's even better then. And over here, another item is, that's the escape rope I was thinking of. So there's 3 items right next to each other. You know, each time I get interrupted, it's by the exact same Pokemon. It's always by a Zubat. That's very annoying. You know what? I'm gonna fight her. I think it's gonna be better for me to do that because I get training and I won't get a wild encounter probably right away. At least I hope I won't. I think this is the first time we're gonna be seeing grass Pokemon then here. Oh, if you're playing any other version but this, you know, like red, blue, fire red, leaf green, then you could have a Bulbasaur. Technically, you can have another grass type, and I'm just gonna swap out for Nidoran. He's gonna have a more powerful horn attack than quick attack is right now. And Nidoran's 1 level away from evolving. We might have him evolve this episode actually, which would be very cool. Having our first evolution. Oh yeah, that did a lot more than quick attack. I'm glad I swapped over to Nidoran here. Yes, I know. So this place, I remember Mount Moon a lot. I like how it looks in the newer remakes of this, you know, Fire Red and Leaf Green. Personally, the originals, it just feels a little more confusing because obviously you can't see as much, so I can't see around the corner. And unlike Fire Red and Leaf Green, where I'm used to playing that version a lot, and I'm used to seeing what's on the other side of a wall. So I can see there's a trainer there, or an item. But, I don't know, I'm so used to playing the 16-bit version of this game. I guess that just gives me more luxury. Alright, and Pikachu grew a level during that. Now we have a level 17 Pikachu. And I'm gonna go down here. Once I have repels, then I'll feel better about doing this. Right now, I kind of feel like I'm getting interrupted. Oh, this is the place I was thinking of that we have an item. Besides TMO1, which I believe that's a fighting move. Unfortunately, the TMs won't tell you until you try to use them. Oh, Mega Punch. Well, I'm gonna save that, because I might want to teach that to a Pokemon later. And get interrupted by Rocket Grunt. We're pulling a big job here. Get lost, kid. You get lost. This is a free cave, man. Did I really just make that pun without realizing it? Wow. That's kind of sad. I guess I've been watching too many LPers to make puns recently. I've been watching a couple that are doing that. Oh, Ekans, that's something we haven't seen yet. Basically, the poison snake. I always like Ekans' look. It always looked like a rattlesnake, but when it evolved, that didn't... For some reason, oh, jeez, rap. Now I'm gonna have to wait. But for some reason, whenever Ekans evolved, I didn't really like its evolved form's look as much. I have no idea why. I guess I just like the look of the rattlesnake a little more than, you know, a cobra. But that was just me as a kid. Nowadays, I don't really care. I never used that Pokemon. So you are good. Well, you think I was bad? So if we go over here to this rock and check it, you get an ether. Yeah, give me an ether. So with that, I think that restores like 10 PP of all moves. I'm not 100% sure on that. So I never really used those. And, oh, I could have skipped this guy easily. Jeez. I just came in this cave so I can get to Cerulean. I want to get to the next town, which is, I just spoiled it, so Cerulean City. But for any of you who played Pokemon or watched the anime, then you know what's coming. And really, you could have died right there. You could have just taking a little more damage from that and, you know, fainted. To say what Nintendo wants me to say. Faint, not die. I'll just keep on using Quick Attack then, just because I want to save more Thunder Shock for a little later. And another Tail Whip, alright. I don't care. So I've been seeing a lot of you guys saying good things about this LP before it began. I on that trailer video, I seen a bunch of you say a lot of good things, like, hey, this is gonna be awesome, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm glad to hear that stuff, really. Whenever I start a new LP and I hear comments like that, that makes me more enthusiastic to even start recording this. And I love that feeling. So I'm trying to avoid a trainer coming up, and he's gonna be right up there. Yeah, he's a rock trainer. And my Pikachu's out front right now. Now this is what I was looking for, Moonstone. That's gonna be very helpful to us much later. Not right now, but you'll see when the time comes. And I am gonna get interrupted. Alright, now let's fight this guy. You shocked me. Oh, you're just a kid. Yeah, and you're just some weird buff sprite. You look really odd, and now you're a hiker! First you look like some buff dude, and now you're just some hiker guy. I don't know why, my mind was telling me to say hiker chick. Yeah, that guy really looked like a chick. That guy, that didn't look like a guy at all. Oh, really? Really? That's probably like 5 HP then. I hate it when the game always does that to me. I've noticed a lot of times when I'm playing Pokemon, that always happens. At least once, and ooh, yes, level 16. Amazing. Not really, but it's gonna be good after this fight. You'll see. You'll see why. And yeah, this Geodude must have strong defenses. The rock types, if I came in here with a water type, so if you're playing along and you're playing red, blue, or fire red, leaf green, and you chose Bulbasaur, you're gonna have a easy time going through these places because, well, rock type Pokemon, they have really strong physical defense, and especially in the remakes, Fire Red and Leaf Green, water type Pokemon can destroy these guys. They're really weak against water, because that's a special move, and they don't really have good special defense. Alright, come on. Yeah, that figures. Well, this one actually holds up the strongest, and I expected as much. But this Onix, I was about to say Oddish, it looks like a grass type. No, this Onix is much weaker than Brock's Onix. Why do you keep on trying to say Oddish? Jeez. What? Nidoran's evolving! That's right. When you hit level 16 with Nidoran here, he's gonna evolve. So this is our first evolution. And he evolves into a Nidorino. Awesome. And this sprite, that really looked cool. I don't know how the back sprite's gonna look. A lot of the... As I was trying to say, a lot of the back sprites in these older... for once I wasn't a Zubat. But anyways, a lot of the back sprites in these original games... Oh, come on! But the back sprites don't usually look as good in these games as they do nowadays, and... Oh, come on. Jeez, I'm wishing I had any pills right now. Thank goodness. Now up here, there's another item, I believe. Well, I believe in the remakes there's an item up here, but not in the originals. So I'm gonna heal my Pikachu up a little bit and swap him out to the front, since we have another Rocket Grunt here. And I want Pikachu to get more experience, because he's gonna be useful to us very soon. Little kids should leave grown-ups alone. Nah, I don't think we will. Especially because a lot of you guys don't really seem like you're even that mature. I mean, seriously. Alright, so... I really don't like Rattatas. Especially if you played the second generation Pokemon games like Heart Gold, Soul Silver, like Crystal Gold and Silver. So there you go, I named them all for you. But if you play those second generation Pokemon games, there's this one kid that you first register after battling, and you first register him to your phone in the game, your Pokegear. He calls you constantly just about his dang Rattata, and who cares? He gets to say my Rattata's the best in the world and everything. It's like, No one cares about Rattatas. Especially yours. So if anyone who's played those second generation Pokemon games, you feel my pain. Alright, so let's just try to get out of here now. Because we're basically at the end. We just have to... This is the last room, I believe. So I was trying to say, this is the last room I believe we're going to have the most trouble with. Because it's a long stretch, and... How many random encounters can we have on the way there? Seems like a lot. Alright, so we're basically... Alright, so basically now we're at the final stretch. Here we are. And talk to this guy here. And I believe he has electric types or something like that. So... Pikachu's not going to be helpful. And hey, stop! I found these fossils. They're both mine. Greedy? What about sharing? Maybe I want one. Yeah, this is a super nerd, and usually they have poison types. What? A lot of them usually have electric types, not poison. Well, I guess it's gonna be good for Nidorino since he's part poison. And please don't be Horn Attack. Oh, good. I don't care about Leer. Now, Nidorino's back sprite looks weird. It looks... Nidorino looks bigger than he actually is. And ooh, level 17, sweet. Yeah, but he looks bigger than he actually is in, you know, if you really think about it. And Voltorb, I believe that's the only real Pokemon that hasn't really had an overhaul on how its sprite looks over the years. It just, wow, critical, jeez. But it just basically looks perfectly fine, I guess, back then. And hey, don't fix what's not broken, right? Coughing. Looks like you have some gas there. And really, another critical, jeez. Alright, let's take it out, take it out. There, done. So, hopefully now I can get out of here without no more interruptions. Okay, I'll share. Good. Now, if you can either get a Helix Fossil or a Dome Fossil. And I'm going to take the Dome Fossil. I'm not really going to be paying too much attention to what's going to be out of this thing, but... Well, I'm just going to collect what I want. And let's talk to Pikachu, because we can. And Pikachu's pretty happy. Jumping up and down, looking all happy like. That's a good sign. So, it looks like our Pokemon seem good. So, if you head over here and you go down here on the staircase and you get interrupted by these two weird looking people. That fossil is Team Rocket's. Surrender now, prepare to fight. And now we are introduced with the Rocket. No, this is basically Jesse and James on the anime. If you ever watch the anime show, then this is the perfect game for you. Basically, we're going to be seeing these guys quite a lot when we see Team Rocket. They'll try to meddle in more of our affairs as well. And they're basically the mascot of Team Rocket in both the anime series and in this game. So, get used to seeing these guys. I mean, really, stop rapping me. Stop it. Rap is just so cheap in these original games. Oh, come on! Jeez! There's enough rapping just to... Nope. Yeah, I think you guys get the idea. And I'll level up Meowth. What I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna send out Clefairy. And I'm just gonna use Clefairy here as a decoy so I can heal. Which is a good thing. If you have a Pokemon like Clefairy that you're not gonna use on your party, just use it to heal really quick. See, I don't care about the thing. And now Nidorino, come on back with more health. Afraid this thing would have died. So also, the three Pokemon you see them using, you're going to be seeing them use for the most part. And, well, not only are they their staple Pokemon, but really Meowth is the one that's more the staple. Because if you ever watch the anime, he never evolves. He's a talking Pokemon, which is, like, the biggest, what am I trying to say here? Basically, Meowth talking is the most unique thing about it. But in this game, obviously, he doesn't have that ability, so... He's just a pretty look, I guess. Oh, jeez, don't poison me. Don't poison. Oh, come on! I had to say something, didn't I? Well, Pikachu's gonna faint very soon if I'm not careful. And there you go, we defeated the Team Rocket. Brat beat us? I'm not Brat. Team Rocket blast off at the speed of light. And then they just disappear and run away. So let me just try to get out of here, and yes, no more random encounters. So we're done with Mount Moon. And since I'm poisoned, Pikachu here is losing health as we walk. I don't think he'll faint though. He'll survive like 1 HP. And I believe in the remakes... No, I don't believe, I know it. In the remakes, if you come up here, there'll be 2 trainers here. Well, not 2 trainers, 2 people here, and they'll teach you Mach Punch and Mach Kick. Or Mega Kick, I believe. I don't exactly remember the names and the moves, and... Oh, jeez, Pikachu did faint. That's not good. You don't want your Pikachu to ever faint. It's never, ever a good thing to its friendship. Because once it faints, it starts hating you more. And it's kind of hard to bring its friendship level up, so... try to keep it alive. So once you jump down these ledges here, you won't be able to go back to Mount Moon or Pewter City or any of those beginning towns for quite some time. So once you're ready, you head off here to Celadon City. Wait, Celadon? Cerulean City? Jeez, I'm thinking ahead in the future. So I'm gonna heal up my Pikachu real quick and we'll see how his friendship is. But I'm glad to be done with Mount Moon. That took me longer than I expected. Almost half an hour just to get through that one place. Jeez. There's gonna be a lot that's gonna be cut out of this, but if this is a long episode, I do apologize. But there's a lot to that cave, so yeah. Not really any way to get around it. So let's see, Pikachu, how happy are you? You're still pretty happy, I'll live with that. So this is gonna be it for today's episode, guys. And next time on Let's Play Pokemon Yellow, we're gonna explore around Cerulean City here and see what we can do. So I'll see you guys next time.